Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel! How are you? How was your day at work? Do you work? What do you do for a living? Okay. I want to know. If you saw by the title of my video, it is emotional. I think that's a dash. Binge eating. Which is a very serious topic to me. I just giggle a lot, but it still is a really important topic to me. So even if I giggle, I'm being serious. So just know that before we dive into the topic. But the reason why I wanted to talk about it is because in my last video, I put in a little clip about emotional eating, and a lot of you, that's what your comments were about, and about my glasses, which they're back on. So I thought we could talk about it. So there's a big difference, I feel, between emotional eating and binge eating. There's a line, you know what I mean, where you're in emotional eating and then it crosses over to binge eating. And I probably emotionally eat every day, maybe 1 to 4 times a day. And yesterday, I emotionally ate today. I just do it because, like we talked about, if I'm bored, if I'm sad, any emotion that I feel, and I just eat because I just eat. It's just what I do. It's just like a comfort to me. It helps me cope. It's literally a coping mechanism for me. And it's not a very good one, honestly, but I do it. And I'm working on it. Obviously, that's something I'm working on because I went on my walk in the morning, because I knew I was like, hey, don't eat. You want to eat because you're freaking bored. And I didn't eat, so it's just something I have to work on. But yesterday at work, I wanted to leave. I was done. I had like 40 minutes left, but I was just like, oh my gosh, I had enough. And I went to Olive Garden like 2 weeks ago, and you know the little mints they give you? I had like 3 of those in my wallet left because they were just there. And I hadn't ate them yet, but I remembered that they were in my freaking wallet. And so I ate those because I was like, ah! Like, I was freaking just like feeling those feelings of like, oh, like, and did it make me feel better? Yeah. Like, because food makes me feel better. And that's emotional eating. You know what I mean? That is my view on emotional eating. And then, okay, so it's a little bit harder for me to talk about binge eating because I feel like it's like, for people it's more of like a disorder where you're actually diagnosed with it type thing. But I feel like there's an extreme where I eat off of emotion, and then where I go out of, because for me there's times where I just eat the things that are in my, like those type of things, but when, like a binge type thing for me, there's been times where my emotions are no longer there. They're gone. It's just like the emotion is just so extreme that it's just out of control, if that makes sense. Like, I can't think, like, there's no feeling, there's no stopping it, because I just want to eat. Like, I can't control it. And it's crazy because I will go out of my way to eat a ton of food. And so an example, and it sucks to, like, thinking back, it's just like the things we put our body through, or what I put my body through, I'm just like, I feel bad because I don't want to put my body through that, and I don't want to make my, like, to make my insides feel like that. It just makes me feel sad that I've done that, you know? Or that my mind has had, like, I haven't been able to control my mind because I don't know how to explain it. Like, I've let my emotions get so out of control that I just eat so much. But there's been times where I'm at home and the emotions go out of control. So I will go out of my way to drive to Walmart. I buy, you know, those 6-inch, or not the 6, the 12-inch subs that are at the deli. I'll buy one of those. Like, this is the same thing. I buy the jalapeno Cheetos, and in the bakery they have like the two, like together there's two little pieces, like not little, but just like 2 pieces of cheesecake. I buy that and literally I'll eat that in one setting, and I'm just like, that's different where you go out of your way to eat all that compared to like 3 pieces of chocolate to make you feel better. Does that make sense? That's where it's like the line of like emotional eating and then binge eating. And that's just kind of how I feel about that. I feel like there's a really big difference when, for me, I will go out of my way to get food, to eat food, I don't know, it's insane what happens to our mind where we completely don't care anymore. Not that we don't care, but it's the only thing in that moment. Food is the only thing that for some reason will make us feel better. I don't understand. Well, for me, I keep sighing or making these things, but it's just, it makes me sad that the only thing that makes me feel better is food. That large amounts of food, when I'm so over, like, that I can't, when my emotions take so much control of me, when like I can't when I can't control my emotions, that food is the only thing that can help me to somewhat feel, that food is the only thing that can help me to feel better, to comfort me. And it's insane that that's the thing that comforts me. I am so dependent on food to make me feel better, which sucks. I don't want to depend on food to make me feel better. I want to depend on me to make me feel better. And I want to have a healthy relationship with food. I think that is why I've struggled with my weight my whole entire life, is because I depend on food. And I think that is one of my biggest goals, is to have, or to try and work on having a healthy relationship with food. And I know this sounds really dorky, you know what I mean? But I have these books and I've had them for over a year. I am not a reader. I don't like reading at all. At all. But I want to work on even trying reading half an hour a day, because there's all of these good ones. I know you probably can't read the name. Oh, maybe you can. I have really bad anxiety, and so it's basically just like trying to change your mind inside, because I think that's where I don't know if it's gonna even focus. Sorry, buds. Mother of the life above. Oh, did that one focus? Can you see that one? I don't know if you can. I don't think you saw. Let's see. Maybe if I held it still. Oh, maybe if I took my face out of it. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, Thurology. They're just all of these self-help books to try and help you be a better you. So with all my books, I'm gonna read. I had one about emotional eating, but I can't find it. A year ago, I spent $100 at Barnes & Noble on self-help books. I didn't read any of the books, but I can't find my one about emotional eating, which sucks because this book is literally about emotional eating, which would have been perfect, but whatever. I know my video wasn't very long, but I just wanted to make a little video for today and talk about my views. Wow, I held those for a while. So this is just how I feel inside about what I go through with my eating, and I hope that I didn't offend you about the way that I explained it, and I hope that you guys have a great rest of your night. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Thank you so much for watching my video. I truly appreciate it. If you want to stick around, I'm going to put bloopers of me filming my video. Alright, thank you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Or how they feel, and I know people... You can do this. Get your words together. Okay, come on. Okay, so okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.